Live.
Yes,
So
sir.
why don't you introduce yourself? It's 2 o'clock. I'm going to call Doris and help her get on.
Yeah, she was actually calling me.
Okay, I'll
Um,
call her. I'll walk her through. You're live on the main stage. Go ahead
okay.
and start having a conversation.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
My
Um,
pleasure.
First and foremost, thank you all for allowing me to be here. Let me first say, if I sound a little lethargic, because I am. I think I got the flu, so I'm gonna do the best I can for this short 30 to 40 minutes. But again, my name is Chase Harris. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I know most of you all are on the West Coast and have a lot better weather than us, especially right now. I've been an entrepreneur for well over 10 years, and I currently own a company by the name of Hair Shipment. And the purpose of Hair Shipment is to unite us in the hair industry and take it back over, considering it was us that started it in the first place. So many of you may be familiar with Madam CJ Walker. She has a documentary on Netflix. Annie Moreau, they both came out of St. Louis well over 100 and maybe 20 years ago. And Madam CJ Walker became the first female millionaire in the country. So, in that spirit, I believe the roughly $10 billion that we spend in the hair industry, considering that our people, our Black women, make up 70% of that market. If we're going to spend that type of money, then I believe we should have some ownership in the hair industry. That only makes sense. It makes no sense for us to just invest $7 billion with other communities and they don't invest in us back. All right. So for to make a long story short, the Koreans, and I have nothing against Koreans, but I just have to tell you the context of what it is that we're doing here. Myself and my business partner AC Green. Roughly, I want to say in the 70s, the Koreans struck an embargo agreement with the United States where they were the only ones that can import hair into this country for a period of time. So this is why in every neighborhood of ours, you see a Korean beauty supply store. So if you ever thought about like, well, why don't see us with Black-owned beauty supply stores? Here's why. Okay. What they also did was created what we call, or what they call, the Korean Alliance, where they work together as one big conglomerate, right? So they don't compete with one another. In fact, they actually make sure they space out their stores about 3 or 4 miles apart so that each store can dominate that particular area. Roughly about, let's say, 5, 6 years ago, I was introduced into the hair industry. So for the record, I don't wear hair. I just have to put that out there. And I do not love hair. However, I love what hair can do for our community financially. So for me, this is about economics. It's very, very simple. Um, we have the demand, so we should control the market. Bottom line, there's no reason why we should not dominate this industry when the entire industry was built on Black women. So about 5, 6 years ago, myself and my business partner AC Green, he owns a radio show here in the Midwest called the AC Green Show. He has 1.8 million listeners, and we used to do an event called Success Sessions, where we would invite people out from the community, help them start their businesses, and then launch it through his radio show. Um, a representative from a hair factory heard about it and came, and we thought it was pretty odd that all these Black people are here and just one Chinese person sitting in the audience. But the reason that they came was because they wanted to partner with us and just open up beauty supply stores in AC's Green's name because he has the radio show. He declined, but he said, however, what I would like to do is create independent business owners all across Chicago and Indiana and the Midwest and let them sell the hair. All right. And that evolved into something way bigger than what I've ever dreamt. And right now we currently have, if you want to call it, franchises or hair companies all across the country. So the way that I see it is this: these billions of dollars that we're spending. That's our money, right? And if we're going to spend $7 billion, whoever is on that other side of the table that's collecting that money, they should be reinvesting in our community or doing some type of work with us. Now, I can't speak for LA or the West Coast, but I can speak for Chicago. Uh, no Koreans have invested in us or helped us start a business or helped us done anything. In fact, if I can just be blunt with you, there are videos of them beating up Black women, right? And that arrogance comes from the fact that they are the only ones that have these products. So most of your beauty supply store products are made in Korea. So this is where that arrogance comes from, where they follow us in the stores and they treat us like criminals and so on and so forth, because in their mind, um, where else are you going to go? So what we were able to do is leverage the radio show to form several partnerships with Chinese factories, right? Where we're able to get the hair at the lowest cost possible. Like, we're talking pennies on the dollar. And then from there, what we do is we call them hair bosses, right? Dr. Milliken and Dr. Milliken and Mama Mosley are hair bosses. And they get the hair wholesale and then they can resell it retail. All right. And that's what we've been doing for the past few years, and we're looking to take it to the next level. All right. The beautiful thing about the hair industry, you don't have to convince anybody to buy hair. They are already doing it, right? So it's not like this is a new magic weight loss pill or waist trainer or some tea, right? We're talking about a product that our women purchase on the regular and have been doing it over the past 30, 40 years, right? And the hair industry, even through recessions, has still grown. So one thing I know about my people, come hell or high water, they're gonna look good. All right. So if you all remember the 2007, 2008 housing crash, right, where everybody was losing their homes, they were losing their 401k and all that good stuff, right? Hair actually grew. The hair industry grew during that time. So this is what I would like to say a recession-proof business, and it is a common sense business. The reason that I say it's common sense is like this: 6 out of 10 Black women wear hair extensions, wigs, or braids. All right, 6 out of 10. So that means when you leave your home, you're going to see at least 6 women. You probably see 20. Go to Walmart; it's everywhere, right? That's our money, and we have to go take that back. We can no longer let other communities eat off of us with impunity, right? We cannot do that. What we have to do is unify. So I heard the young man speak earlier in regards to trying to do business with people that look like him. That's the key. That's the key. I'm sure out in the West Coast, y'all have Chinatown, just like we do, right? We have Chinatown here in Chicago, which is backed by a nation. Now, do you think you can go start a business in Chinatown? No, that's not how they roll, because they stick together. So that's something that we have to do in order to retake an industry that we created in the first place. All right. So, for instance, you have never seen any Koreans wearing hair extensions. They don't. That entire market, they have made over $300 billion from us and have not invested anything in us. That has to change. That has to stop. And that's what hair shipment is about. So what, again, our goal is economics. If any hair is being sold in this country, it should be sold by somebody that look like you and I, period. And again, this is not to be divisive. I don't have anything against any other communities, but it's time for us to take care of us the same way that they take care of them, right? Koreans put Koreans first. Chinese put Chinese first. Italians put Italians first. When will we, as a community, start putting us first? So the way that I see it, we all can eat from this pie, because that's how big it is. It's impossible to become saturated, because hair is everywhere and it will only continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So right now, we cannot continue to leave this money on the table. So we're looking for individuals, strong individuals that understands this message and understand that that's our money and we need to go take it back. That's ours. Now, this is a very pivotal moment in history when it comes to the hair industry, and here's why. Due to not only COVID, but the George Floyd situation.
You look good, baby. Do your thing. But get all them people. They ain't giving you no money. Go get this money.
So here's the beauty of what we're doing. After you leave this presentation, you can never look at hair the same. Ever. Because you're going to do just what other people do. You're going to start counting heads. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just ran past 7 people with hair extensions and wigs in 10 minutes. The market is there. We have the resources. What we need now are the soldiers. We need the people to join in on this and dominate this industry again, just like Madam C.J. Walker did and just like Annie Bwot did out of St. Louis. That is our ancestral responsibility. There's no way, in good faith, that I know what I know by sitting on this other side of the table now, which is ownership in the hair industry. Most people can't say that. Now that I sit on this side of the table, it's no way that I can move forward without trying to get as many people that look like me involved in this business. Now, some of you may be saying, well, I don't know anything about hair. I don't wear hair. I'll tell you, I didn't either. Right? You don't have to know the hair industry in order to make money from it. Well, how can I say that with so much confidence? Koreans barely speak English, and yet they're making $60,000, $70,000 a month. They have terrible customer service, yet they're making $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a month. So it's not about knowing the ins and outs of hair. That's great to have, but what's important is understanding business, understanding supply and demand, and understanding economics. Everywhere you go, you will see hair, especially for you people out in LA. That's the mecca of hair. It goes like it's LA, Atlanta, Chicago. So if you are in California, sitting on a gold, you're sitting on a gold mine, and it makes no sense to sit on the sidelines and just watch it happen. We have not only do we have the hair and the products, we actually have the training as well. So we're not a transactional company, right? Where we say, hey, give us some money, we give you some hair, you go figure it out, and when you need some more hair, bring us some more money. No, we have an entire training module that will help you understand business and hair. In fact, most of our training modules can be applied to any business, regardless of the product. So this is about empowerment for us. This is about us doing what we should do in the name of our ancestors. And this is a movement that we want as many people that we can get in, because we need you. We need you. So hair shipment is not about myself. It's not about AC Green. It's about people like Doris Mosley. It's about people like Dr. Rosie Miller. All right. That's who this company is about. So not only do you make money from selling hair, we also have profit sharing as well, where you can share in the profits of the company. So we have taken this thing to a brand new level. All right. With that being said, Mama Mosley, is there anything that you want to add?
Yes, Chase, thanks. You know what? It's just amazing to be a part of this platform today. To Dr. Milligan, to Reginald, and to all the other speakers that have come before us, you guys have done an amazing job. And if you didn't take notes, and if you wasn't prepared to go to the next level, then what we're saying right now really doesn't count, because we have had some amazing speakers. And I just want to say, I've been in the beauty industry for 46, going on 47 years. And when I met Chase, I wasn't even into selling hair because I had gotten so much bad hair out there that I wasn't. And when I say bad, I'm not talking about the good bad. I'm talking about the bad bad. And I was like, I was a little afraid to take that leap. But after seeing it and after hearing about the program, I said, you know what? It doesn't matter whether I've been in it for 46 years. I'm getting in it now, and has changed a lot of things in my life. Be able to bring to the industry a good product and a good program. And then some people say, well, our people, they're not going to buy hair from you. Yeah, yes, they will. You know, people will buy what they want and beg for what they need. So we're trying to eliminate that mindset. And because I know that they're going to be wearing hair for a long time. First of all, it has damaged a lot of people who didn't know how to properly to apply it. So they're going to wear it because they've lost a lot of their natural hair. And so when Chase came with this program, I was like, Chase, where have you been all of my 46 years being in the business? Because he changed some things. And like he said, they have the training in place. And it doesn't matter whether you wear hair yourself, you can still sell to people who is wearing it. The program is amazing. We have so much fun as a family, just sharing and making sure that everybody wins. This is a winning situation. Chase put a lot into this, him and his partner AC, and they want to see us win. It is time for us to take our industry back. This is a $10 billion industry. What portion of that are we getting? I always say, if you know what a peanut looked like inside the hull, we're not getting the peanuts. We were getting the little stuff you brush off the peanuts. It is time now for us to get the whole peanut with the shell involved. So that's how I accepted it. And I am very excited about it. I share it. I've gotten people on my team. They got an amazing program to make sure that when you bring somebody on, not only do you get some monetary gain, but everybody get monetary gain. And that's what this is all about. We're in a pandemic. We're also in an epidemic. So it's time for us to know that we can pull up out of this pandemic. We have the tools, we have the product, we have the knowledge. And as Chase said, let's take back what rightfully belonged to us. We were doing hair long before Madam C.J. Walker came in. She just came in and made it right. So it is time for us to continue the struggle and get us on the other side of money. And let's make it happen. I'm so excited to be a part. And Dr. Rosa Milligan, she's just doing it. I mean, she doesn't have hair. She said she's not going to wear it. But she is the #1 recruiter and probably the #1 earner. So let's make it happen, Dr. Milligan. Thank you so much for having this. We appreciate you so much. And Reginald, back to you. And thanks for helping me. I got to learn how to do this computer. It's very frustrating. But thank you so much.
And let me just say this, for those of you that are interested in learning more information on how to get involved or how everything works, please contact Dr. Rosie Milligan, Hair Shipment Booth. I'll put it in the chat. Dr. Milligan's direct number is 323-750-3592. 323-750.
If you have more time, Mr. Bay, you have another 20 minutes if you want to continue. Some of the people really, really, really wanted to hear you kind of go over some of the information. There was a serious amount of interest in the chat. So go ahead and continue. And then I'll open a chat session after this where you can go in there and actually have one-on-one video conversations with people.
All right, thank you.
Chase, I would like to add some more if we have more time. Every Monday morning, 7:00 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have a training how to go through your back office, because a lot of us are a little afraid of the computer, but we don't leave you just hanging out there. We hold your hand and take you through it as many times as necessary. Then on Tuesday, we have a training, a meeting that we have where you can invite guests to come and hear the program. Because with this program, when you bring somebody on, you just don't drop them by the wayside. And plus, we have a product that you don't have to teach people how to use it. They're already using the product. They're already using applying hair. we even have classes to share with you how to make your own wigs. You don't even have to go out there and buy wigs now. You can get the education on how to make your wigs. Dr. Milligan has put together a catalog. You don't even have to go on your computer to share with people what the hair look like. We also have a texture ring with every sample of hair that's on it. You don't have to carry around a lot of inventory. You can just go straight to the company. The company will ship directly to your customers. They don't have to worry about the company trying to take a customer because they don't have no marketing material in your product. They can, I mean, and you get 20% of the company's profit. So you're gonna make. I don't like to say make money, you guys, because money is actually made in Washington at the Mint. But with your effort, you will earn money, and you will earn as much as you want to earn because they have so many different ways that you can earn money with this company. And I know people, that's the first thing they want to know. Doris, how much money have you made? And I tell them I haven't made a dime, but I've earned according to my efforts. And that's what you have to always do. You have to always know that you can earn money. So we have a lot of training. And like Chase said, even when you join the company, you get a website that instantly take you to all of the training, all that you need. All you have to do is just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep repeat what you repeat. Go and learn what you need to learn. Go and share what you need to share. People will migrate to you because they want to learn how to have a home-based business. They want to learn how to earn more money, and they want to share it. All you have to do, when I go, I travel a lot. So when I sit in the airport, I just count the people that is actually wearing hair. And I'll be saying, oh boy, look at here. All of this money that's floating out there, and just make it happen. So Chase, I'm excited to be a part of this team. Hair Shipment have really changed my life, and I'm excited about it. So I tell everybody, not just somebody, I tell everybody. It's just a matter of them getting it and coming on in.
Yes, thank you, Mama Mosley. And I'll say this about this industry. This industry was built on the backs of the most important human beings on this planet, which is Black women. We all come from Black women. Hey, that's just science, right? Now, if this industry was built on the backs of Black women, in my opinion, it's the Black women that should be earning the profits, right? That's how that should go. If this entire industry is built on my back, then I should be the one that benefits. And so what we have to do is change our mindset about money. Making money is not a problem. Well, the problem that most people have is not cash. They have a cash flow problem. There's a difference between making cash and making cash flow. All right. So that's what Hair Shipment is about. And as you heard Doris Mosley say, there's a multitude of ways to make income with Hair Shipment. All right. Number one is obviously buying hair wholesale, reselling to retail. Number two, you can franchise this out to other people and build a team. All right. So when you build a team, you heard Doris Mosley talk about that. Anytime someone on your team purchases hair, you're going to get 20% of the profit that Hair Shipment makes. So we're taking money out of our pocket and putting it back into yours. Number three, our bonus pool. We have so many, we actually give bonuses for order delivery. So we have made this company as member friendly as we can afford to without bankrupting Hair Shipment, right? But this company is about you because we understand that this company does nothing without people like Doris Mosley. So therefore, it's people like Doris Mosley and Dr. Phillips that should participate in most of the profits. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope that makes sense. All right. So again, this is bigger than hair. This is economic empowerment. All right. Don't leave this money on the table. Go get it. It's yours. I dare any of you all, if you leave your house today or if you leave your house tomorrow, Count how many women you see with hair extensions or wigs today. You'll be blown away. You will be blown away. And you would do just like Doris Mosley say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're probably going to make between your profit of selling hair, let's say between 125 and 225 hair oil. That's how much profit that you have. All right. So imagine getting 5 to 10 clients a day. That will set some of you all free. Right. And that's another thing that I love about hair is the profit. They are not small. All right. I couldn't believe when I got on this other side of the table and I saw what the Koreans were getting the hair for. And then they were upcharging it by 700%. Wow. Right. Now I see how they got $300 billion because they're getting the hair, for $10 and they're selling it for $150, $200 per bundle. Right. So this is our moment. This is our time. And as Mama Mosley said, I call her Mama Mosley because I feel like that's a surrogate mom to me. Like we just hit it off. It's funny. You heard her say, Chase, I've been looking for you for 46 years. I said, I've been looking for you for 6 years. We've been looking for each other. Right? And it's beautiful because this company can bring people together. This is the main reason why I created teams, so that we don't have to have this crab in a barrel mentality. I can't put them on because I want to make all of it. I'm actually going to reward you for helping somebody else start a business. We can all do this together. Every other community does this for the most part, except us in totality. All right. It is time for us to create our own. If you want to boycott people, if you want to change the culture and change laws, start owning. That's what you need to do. All right. I have no issues with marching or anything of that nature, but we've been marching for over 70 years. But what did marching do? In the grand scheme of things, what did it do? We still don't own anything. This is why they let you march. Sure, go march, right? It's symbolism, but you don't own anything. So what we have to do is get into ownership. We are single-handedly the most creative people on this planet. We create genres, right? We create jazz, we create hip-hop, we created R&B. Do we own it? Okay. So if we have all this creativity, right? We have the resources in here. Let's put it to use. Now, I'll pose this question to you. What's the difference between knowledge and wisdom? There's a major difference. Most people seek knowledge. Knowing something doesn't change anything. Wisdom is the application of the knowledge that you learned. So wisdom meaning you took action, right? So you all are getting this information today. It's great information from the speakers before me and the speakers that will be after me. But if you don't take this information and apply it to your life and take action and make it do what you need to do, then you wasted your time. And that's a very important business lesson. You need to take action. That's the word of the day, action. So again, for those of you that are highly interested, please contact Cosmetologist or hair shipping booths. You can walk through the process. And I'm just extremely excited to work with any and everybody that wants to retake something that is. So with that being said, Brother Reginald Grant, I'm done preaching. I am a part-time Baptist preacher on Saturdays only. That's a joke, by the way. But no, Brother Grant, go ahead and take it away. And if anyone has any questions, I would love to have them. Mama Mosley, I don't think Brother Grant is at his computer.
Oh, at his post?
Yeah, I don't think he is. I don't see him.
I'm live, baby.
Oh, you are? Okay.
So you guys done?
We're done. Yes, sir.
Okay, you collected all the money you can today.
No. But I would like to say to everybody who's sitting on the fence of decision, it's time to come over one way or the other. You cannot sit on the fence forever.
Hey, you know what? And let me say this. Let me say this. It completely slipped my mind.
Hold.
COVID happened right around March 2020, right?
What do you need?
A lot of businesses went out of business due to COVID. Hair shipment 37%. During COVID, without hair salons being open. Think about that. We had an explosion. And most of that is because I met Dr. Milligan and Doris Mosley. And I have my team in LA is bigger than my team in Chicago, which is crazy because we got a radio show here, right? But I never forget what Doris Mosley told me. She said, son, I'm going to turn this thing out. You just don't know. And I told her, don't threaten me with a good time. Threaten me with a party. Show me. And she has. And I cannot wait to get out to LA and formally meet them in person. But I'm so happy, and it warms my heart. It really, and this is what keeps me going with this company, because I get to meet people like Doris Mosley, who's been looking for me, and I've been looking for her. Everything we need, we got with each other. You do not need to look outside of your community. Don't fall for that trick. Everything you need, we got right here. All we have to do is get out of this Western mindset of I got mine, you go get yours, right? Of this status quo. I'm here, right? I'm here, you're here. So I can look down on you, right? That's the quote unquote American dream. I got mine. Celebrate me for getting mine. Well, what about them? Are you going to help them? No, why would I? See, that's the Western philosophy. You have to let that go. Because the only people that practice that philosophy, guess what? You and I. Our community practice that. No other community practice that. So it warms my heart to be all over the country that see this, they see the opportunity, and they want a piece of it. But listen, guys, I guarantee you this. Nothing is impossible to a small, dedicated group of people. We're going to make history. I guarantee it. Their ship will make history. The question is, are you going to be a part of it, or are you going to sit on the sidelines and clap? But what you can't say is, you know, it's now you do. All right, I got that out of my system, brother. Go ahead.
Well, again,
Reginald, just in case people have questions that they may not have put in the chat, they can also call me at 310-920-3065.
Put it in the chat. Number one. Number two, there is a session open if you want to go over and have a conversation with them. Right? So you can go to the sessions area. I've set up a booth so you guys can have a conversation direct with people that want to answer more questions directly.
Okay.
And some people don't want to type in chat. They're just uncomfortable.
Got it.
But again, it's what everybody on this platform has said today. We're about connecting with each other, doing business with each other. Elevate somebody else and it elevates you. You be in the room with people that elevate you and you elevate them. Everybody wins. It's not about being a crab. It's not about trying to pull somebody else down. You have to elevate somebody else and that elevates you. You get 10 times, 1,000 times return of whatever you've given, which is power and knowledge. You've been spending big time knowledge on here today. Mr. Bay did a phenomenal job. Doris Mosley, phenomenal job. Everybody's bringing some value to the table. Take advantage of it. We have an opportunity here. If you want to talk to them one-on-one, go to the sessions area. Go to Black Hair or Hair something, right? But I set it up so you guys can go in there and have a one-on-one conversation, do your thing. And again, you see some of the messages in the chat box. This is empowering, bro. I'm from LA, Link. That was a great, all that. So see people saying thank you. So go get your money. This is America with all this bumps and warts. You don't have to ask for permission. You just go and take it like they have. Take it You don't have to steal it. You can take it and enter it honestly and facilitate the process and elevate yourself and elevate some other people around you. I'm Reginald Grant. We'll be back here about 3 o'clock. No, this is the last main event on main stage. Till we close out about 3:45. So go and visit all the expo vendors. Go into the sessions area. Check out the sessions. You want to meet somebody, click on the networking button, and now it's just randomly connected with people here. You want to reach any individual within this platform today. Click on event to your right. You're on the chat. Click on people. Click on that person's name. You can send them a direct message, whether it's a one-on-one video chat or a chat. But again, everybody on here is accessible. We look forward to you guys empowering each other, elevating each other, and being with us in September for the Los Angeles Business Expo, a global experience. And we definitely want to have you come back on, Mr. Bay, at that event and have a conversation and do what you do and add value to people's lives.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Powerful. Even my wife said you was awesome. Ha ha ha! ha. She a tough one.
Right. And I'll leave with this before I go into the sessions. Dr. John Henry Clark once said, "Those who are truly educated do not ask for power; they take it." So get educated, take what's yours, and let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the main stage and go into the sessions.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
All
Amazing value added to somebody's life today. And they need to be signing up like now. Again, we'll be back on about 3:45. Visit all of the sessions. Visit all of the 100 Expo booths. There's 100 different authors and vendors and world-class professionals there. Visit them, have a conversation, do your thing, empower yourself, empower somebody else. I'm Reginald Grant. Peace, love, and we'll talk to you soon.